Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. Little Red River Park has been closed to the public as a precaution as the seasonal melt continues. The city of Prince Albert says the closure was effective at 2 o'clock this afternoon as crews are watching elevated river flows. It says water levels remain manageable right now, but forecasts indicate flows might increase over the weekend and into next week as the snowpack melt upstream accelerates. Crews will be implementing measures to protect park infrastructure should the water levels continue to rise. And flooded fields are delaying seeding for some Saskatchewan farmers. According to the latest crop report, spring seeding has been delayed in parts of the province, struggling with flooding and spring runoff. So far, the province says 3% of the 2026 crop has been planted. That's well behind the 5-year average. One farmer in the RM of Garden River says he's already 2 weeks behind on seeding, which he says narrows the margin for error.
It's been very stressful, just, kind of the uncertainty of not knowing when we will get going. We've had late years before. This is going to be one of the latest in my lifetime of farming.
Scragg is optimistic he can start to seed in about a week's time. Métis Nation Saskatchewan and the Canadian Red Cross are helping the public prepare for emergency situations. Métis Nation Saskatchewan and the Canadian Red Cross held an event at Kinsman Park for National Emergency Preparedness Week. The event was designed to help residents understand what to do when flooding or wildfires occur in their community by providing them with information. Métis Nation Saskatchewan chose to host the event in Prince Albert because of its role hosting evacuees during last year's wildfires. Well, there you go, Jeff. The conditions are making things interesting out there, but we head into a weekend and a Mother's Day weekend. What do we have in store?
Right now, temperatures are looking pretty good and sky conditions not too bad at all for Mother's Day. And actually, the weekend's looking pretty good. As we get into the early part of next week, some places will be dealing with some shower activity and then maybe some towards the end of the week. Midweek, quite warm. But right now, we're going to just keep our eyes on the system. It's continuing to move out of our area, so it doesn't look as though we've got much in the way of precipitation impacting Saskatchewan as we make our way into Friday night and into Saturday. We'll talk more about those details later on.
The University of Saskatchewan has formally welcomed its new president. Greystone Singers opened the president's welcome following speeches by the university dignitaries, the CEO of Cameco, and the premier. Vince Bruni-Bossio is the university's 12th president and vice chancellor. He spoke about his optimism for the future of the University of Saskatchewan.
I believe in this university and in all of you. And I believe we're ready to meet challenges, and I believe we're ready to meet them now, and I know we can and must do this work together as a community. Free speech, underfunding.
A ceremony for the new president will take place in June during convocation. You may not be getting your Amazon package on time this weekend. Roughly 60 drivers for Dragonfly, the delivery company contracted to deliver Amazon packages in Saskatoon and areas including Prince Albert, walked off the job this morning. They say the face of rising costs they have to cover as the company has reduced wages slowly over the last 9 months. So they're banding together to say enough is enough despite being threatened with losing their jobs. They say they will try to unionize if the company doesn't reinstate previous compensation under stressful demands and conditions requiring 12-hour days, with many drivers working every day to pay rent.
Prices, they're just reducing every alternate month. The prices are just going down. We work so hard and we are not getting paid what we work here. And the fuel prices are just going up and everything is getting expensive, but they won't bother about us.
The company says this is an issue between delivery companies that employ their own drivers, which are responsible for their compensation and employment practices, since Dragonfly does not directly employ the drivers. The NDP is hoping the government will change its mind on bringing rent control to the province. Today, the NDP pointed to a report by rentals.ca showing Saskatchewan had the highest year-over-year rental increases in Canada, just behind Nova Scotia. And it has the highest rent increases in the last 3 years, climbing by 25.9%. They're hoping the government will consider supporting their Rent Control Act legislation before the end of the spring session.
Thus far, what they have been saying is that they need to increase supply, and they feel that rent control inhibits that. I don't think they've actually read the bill, because we have measures in the bill to address that. So when a developer comes into the province and builds a new purpose-built building, they have a 5-year exemption on the rent control.
The province has said in the past they believe rent control reduces investment into housing, putting rents under more pressure. When we come back, get your green thumb going with an upcoming event. Pots and Pansies are taking place at Heritage Senior Centre on Saturday.
I'm with Natasha Thompson from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Prince Albert to talk about this weekend's Pots and Pansies event. Could you give a rundown on what this is?
Well, this is a free public event for anyone 6 to 106 to come on out to the Seniors Heritage Centre, paint a pot, plant some flowers, and give them away to create random acts of kindness.
Is this the first year, or have you done this before?
Oh, we did this last year, again, the day before Mother's Day, and it was just a wonderful event, so we knew we had to do it again.
Is it specifically designed for Mother's Day? Like, are these for gifts? Is that sort of what the angle is here?
Yeah, we're asking everyone to come down, paint 2 flower pots, give one away to someone special, a mother or a grandmother, and then give the other one away to a mother or grandmother that they don't know.
How busy was it last year?
Oh, well, it was steady. You know, it was come and go. It's a drop-in event. There's lots of other stuff going on as well. So people were just coming and enjoying themselves. Everyone said they had a great time.
It's at the Heritage Seniors Centre. What hours and what day?
It's on Saturday, May 9th, here at the Heritage Senior Centre, and it starts at noon. There'll also be a free barbecue lunch by Arbor Memorial, and therapy dogs from St. John Ambulance, the Man Art Gallery, books from the Literacy Network, and just a lovely time, lots of things to do.
Do the pots also come with flowers for the people who show up, or?
Yes, absolutely. Tunnel Vision Gardens has supplied us with some flowers, and we supply everything you need. The paint, the dirt, the flowers, everything is there. All you have to do is come down and paint a pot and give your flowers away.
And is it free form, or is there going to be some designs to look at for inspiration?
Well, we do have some sample pots for inspiration. However, anyone is allowed to paint their pot in whatever way they like.
What would you say to encourage people to come out?
I would say come on down. The Heritage Centre is a beautiful facility. We'll be using the inside and the deck. You know, it's just a great opportunity to spend an afternoon with your family or by yourself and just enjoy yourself, get a little bit creative, and create some kindness. It's good to do with your mom, with your grandmom, anyone.
If someone's looking to find out more information about it, where can they go?
They could get a hold of us at Big Brothers Big Sisters. Give us a call, and we'll fill them in on anything they want to know.
Can I grab your phone number then?
Absolutely. You can reach me at 306-922-1299, extension 234.
Hey, great. Well, I hope your weekend goes super swimmingly with all of the flowers and the painting coming up. That's very fun. And thank you for taking a minute to speak with me about it.
Yeah, thanks, Jasmine.
Jeff has the weather forecast coming up after the break. Plus, we talk with the coach of the Prince Albert Raiders ahead of Game 1. So, Jeff, maybe a splash of rain depending where you were, what time of day, but heading into the weekend, we'll be keeping an eye on the temperatures.
Well, the temperatures are looking like they're going to be on the warm side of seasonal. Certainly that's the case for Mother's Day. And as far as precipitation goes, it doesn't look like it's really much in the mix at all. If we get anything at all, John, it's going to be scattered in nature and not really a storm with a big wingspan or power associated with it. Now, some areas that may have to deal with some thunderstorm activity, that includes places like parts of eastern British Columbia, western Alberta, so they might see some thunderstorm activity. And also in southern Ontario, basically maybe not so much Toronto, but London and Hamilton and other parts of southern Ontario dealing with thunderstorm activity. It looks like it's going to be a soggy Mother's Day weekend in Ontario and parts of Quebec and actually into Atlantic Canada as well. So things are looking pretty good across Western Canada if you're looking for mild conditions and a fairly, I'll say, fair weather day for Mom on Sunday. Let's take a look at some other things. Our future cast for the next 24 hours. These pressure lines really not getting all that close together, so of course that means not much in the way of wind. And as you can see, we've got a bit more active weather around the Rocky Mountains, and that's not a surprise at this time of year. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on for our situation overnight into tomorrow for the areas in and around Prince Albert. -1 for Spiritwood, -1 as well for the Battlefords, -2 the expected overnight temperature in Candle Lake, Birch Hills, Rostern, and Melfort, -1 for Nipawin. Most locations dealing with partly cloudy or clearing skies in the overnight period. And then the clouds do return for some areas, but some places are dealing with mainly sunny skies, and that includes Spiritwood at 14 degrees tomorrow, mainly cloudy, and 16 in the Battlefords, mainly sunny in Candle Lake, 12 degrees. Birch Hills, mainly sunny, and 13. The same sky situation and temperature for Rostern, 12 on the plus side for Nipawin, and the same for Melfort, and both locations, Nipawin and Melfort, dealing with mainly cloudy conditions for Saturday. On to Prince Albert, -2 degrees overnight, dropping down to, as I say, -2 with clearing skies. Winds out of the north at 20, but that's backing off in the overnight as well. Tomorrow, mainly sunny skies, a bit of a, we'll say a moderate wind out of the northwest, 20-kilometer-an-hour winds, 13 degrees, mainly sunny skies, as I mentioned. And then taking a look at Sunday, well, as I mentioned, we've got ourselves a relatively nice day for Mother's Day, mainly cloudy skies, temperatures just a little bit above seasonal, 18 for a high on Sunday. Monday, a bit of a soggy start to the work week. It's not soggy, showery to start the work week at 14 degrees, mainly sunny, and 21 on Tuesday. Wednesday, look at that, 24 degrees with mainly cloudy skies, backing off to 20 on Thursday, but that's still a few points above seasonal. But then a little bit of a cool down because we have some showers or a possibility of showers moving into the area 1 week from today, and a high of 13 degrees.
So a little bit of everything on the way, and probably what most people would be happy with. You don't want it to dry off completely, but we don't want to have no water at all.
Exactly.
There you go. Well, as the final day of Riders Rookie Camp wraps up in Saskatoon, we'll take a closer look at the position battles with the defensive backs and special teams players. Lee Jones has more.
The Riders secondary will run it back for another season with 4 or 5 Grey Cup starters returning. On the wide side, halfback DeMarcus Fields and Canadian cornerback Devon Campbell, a ratio breaker that had 6 interceptions last season, 1 for a touchdown, another for a 2-point conversion. On the boundary side, cornerback Marcus Sales and 2024 CFL Defensive Player of the Year Roland Milligan, who also had a pick-6 last season. At safety, Grey Cup starter C.J. Rivas is gone via free agency, so the Riders could go back to a Canadian. Nelson Lacombo, the starter at the beginning of the 2025 season, or Jackson Ford, or Jaden Dahlke. There are a few more Canadians in the secondary mix: Kerfala Emmanuel Exume, 2025 draft pick Gideon Age, and a pair of undrafted free agents in Carson Sumbach and Billy Jonas Pernier. As for American options, Benjamin Sapp III and Nafis Leon saw a little game action last year. There's also 7 CFL rookies challenging for all 5 spots, some with NFL experience like Juju Hughes and Jerry Jacobs. After 7 seasons with the Riders, kicker Brett Lother has moved on. Now the Riders will have 2 Americans or a global kicker take over. Michael Hughes played 1 game for the Riders last year, making both his field goal attempts. The other candidates, American Jonathan Kim, played at Michigan State, and Oklahoma State kicker Alex Hale.
Net bunting average. James Fletcher. Oh, he manages to find some room down the sideline. Fletcher's still going.
There will also be a new returner with the departure of Mario Alford to Hamilton, James Letcher Jr. In 3 seasons with the Alouettes, the 26-year-old had 2 return touchdowns. At punter, Jesse Mirko is back and will be challenged by another global player in Oscar Chapman, who played college ball with Auburn. And Aaron Crawford will take over long snapping duties with Jurgen Hughes retiring.
That's the thing about winning.
The Prince Albert Raiders open up the WHL Championship Series tonight in Everett. Jeremy Dodge from Morning Live caught up with Coach Ryan McDonald this morning. Here's that conversation.
So when you took this job full-time, just over a year ago now, as a kid who grew up watching the Raiders at the Communiplex, did you imagine this scenario sitting here with the opportunity to win it all?
I mean, this is what you work so hard for. The guys have done a tremendous job all year coming to work, putting their work boots on, and to give yourself an opportunity to play in the final series. And this is when you want to play hockey. We walk outside of the hotel, the grass is green. You can the freshness of the air and the moisture. It's just this is playoff hockey through and through. And our guys have worked extremely hard to get here, and again, are really excited for the opportunity tonight.
It's nice of Washington to adorn all the lawns with Raider green for your arrival. We appreciate that. So Eastern Conference champs, but for the first time this postseason, you guys are going in, I think, as the underdogs in this one. Does that change anything? Maybe you are, of course, expected to be here, but based on numbers, now Everett should be the favorite to win this thing.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have went through the season being the hunted from everyone underneath them in their conference. So I guess you could say, yeah, the roles may have switched a little bit. But, you know, for us, it's all about our mindset and staying even keel, staying in the moment, playing to our strengths, sticking to our process and taking care of our details and habits. So this is a group that plays extremely hard for one another. And I've said it time and time again, that dressing room cares so deeply for each other. And again, they go out there and they work hard for one another.
Everett, Washington's about as far away from home as you can get in this league. How important is it to make that long trip back home with at least one win under your belt? Hopefully 2 here over the next couple of nights.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for us, our focus is on the start tonight and first couple shifts and first period, and then just continue to keep building our game out from there. So again, it's important to when you're on the road that you start off on the right foot and you play a simple road game, and that's what we're looking for tonight.
All right. Now, out here in Saskatchewan, you don't get to see those Western teams very often. I think you played them once this year. How do you prep for a team that you haven't seen in months?
I think, you know, for us, we put a little stock in the one game that we did play them in November. But again, that was early on in the season. And both teams have changed since then. So personnel wise and whatnot as you go through the season. So for us, you know, again, just get to the tape, look at the last couple of series and see if we can pick out a couple areas and be as prepared as we can be. But again, that's when you put the puck down and you can pre-scout and you can be prepared as you want. And, you know, there will be subtle differences and changes throughout the series. So just be ready to adapt and move forward.
All right, tonight and tomorrow, and then all the way back to the Art Hauser Center for games 3 and 4, Tuesday and Wednesday. That barn will be the place to be next week. I cannot wait. It's sold out. You can watch it on TSN 3 and 5 and then stream it on Victory Plus. Coach McDonald, thank you for this. Go Raiders, go.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Do you have a community event you would like to promote? Or maybe you'd like to draw attention to your organization. Let your local CTV station help you spread the word. Contact us at 306-922-6020 or email panews@ctv.ca. You can appear on CTV Prince Albert's News at 5 and get your message to our viewers.
The The provincial government has launched a website for people seeking help with addictions. The website will be managed by the Saskatchewan Health Authority and will direct patients to resources in the community. It will include both treatment center locations and support services located across Saskatchewan.
Patients, families, and providers have been clear that finding service hasn't always been as easy or intuitive as it should be. That feedback matters, and this work directly responds to it.
The addictions treatment facility is directed on the Saskatchewan Health Authority website. A new study from Yale University found helping parents manage stress may lower the risk of unhealthy weight gain in young children. Researchers found parents who reported less stress had more positive interactions with their children, and their kids ate fewer unhealthy foods. Experts say stress at home can shape family routines, food choices, sleep, and physical activity, all of which may affect a child's health. The findings suggest supporting parents could be an important part of preventing childhood obesity early in life. So what can families do? Experts recommend simple stress relief habits like taking a walk, asking a help from friends, and keeping regular meal and bedtime routines.
Brought to you by Saskatchewan Union of Nurses. Thank you to Saskatchewan's 11,000 registered nurses.
All right, Jeff, we're going to wrap it up with someone who's maybe not quite a news hound, but more of a news puppy. We'll take a look.
I want to be able to tell the world these days through a kid's eye.
That is Fred, and he is a 10-year-old. He is the newest columnist at the Eganville Leader, a community paper serving the Ottawa Valley. Fred writes about whatever interests him. Next week's column is about his family's piano, which has been passed down for generations. And fun fact, one of Fred's former colleagues was a world record holder. 96-year-old Al Donahue held the record for oldest weekly news columnist in the world. He did step away from his column earlier this year, and I guess now with that, I don't know what the number of years, but this little guy would have to be doing his column for about another 80-some years to take his...
Something like that, yeah. It's just like he's got a long ways to go if he tries to fill that gentleman's shoes, yeah. But there you go. Getting the, you want to get a little ink on your fingers when you're, finding all the scandals in the Ottawa Valley.
There you go. I was a little disappointed he didn't have an old-school typewriter, but we'll let him get to that. A little bit of the old with the new. Enjoy the weekend. National News is next.